So kind of started on this word of mouth. You don't have to. On Facebook, people always tag like hundreds of people. I personally think that's annoying. Like that's not the way you get my attention. I call it spamming. But on Instagram, when you're tagging a lot of people and all that, and engaging with them, it's weird. It's weird how like different social media platforms involve different types of techniques. On Facebook, I mean, you can go ahead and tag, depending on who you are. If you're just so type, with me, I deal with musicians all the time, so I get tagged in something that's like 100 people deep, and like I hate it. It like pollutes my timeline, and I don't want it. But if you're in a group and you do a weekly like newsletter through email, and then say, hey, on Tuesdays I'm doing this, then you can tag them, and it's all in your technique and your approach. That's pretty much how it goes. Like you can try it, but like I said, I don't do it. It's really all personal preference, and that's why you have to test everything to see what works. Uh, Consistency is the word like of this whole. If you don't take anything from this workshop, consistency. It doesn't matter if you start off bad. It doesn't matter if you don't know what you're doing. Just do it. Just do it. You will get better. You will understand what you need to do to make it better. If you don't do it, you'll never know. Uh, Creative posting, you want to get creative. You want to try to add videos. You want to try to add, memes. You want to try to just get as creative as possible. Really pay attention to what's going on in the internet culture, pop culture. Anything that's big on the news. I always listen to the radio in the morning to see what's going on, and try to implement that in my business. That indirect marketing style. I'll put up a picture of like Pete Davidson and Ariana Grande, and say and say something funny like don't break up with your so and so or whatever. Get funny with it. You know what I'm saying? And having that trend allows other people to go, wow, that was funny, but what were you talking about? And that's how you kind of funnel them in, and then you go with your whole conversion. Engage with the community. Like, share, and comment. Don't just expect people to like and comment and share your stuff the second you put it up there. You got to do it first. Do it first. Go look up the stuff that's in your community. If you go on Instagram and hashtag Disney and click on that, you'll see all these different types of Disney pages. Follow them, comment them, like them, say this is great, like I really like this. Then in turn it'll lead back to you. I do it all the time. I'm always liking other people's stuff, like wow, like that's a dope camera, so and so, and then like a day or two later, I get a follow from them. So it's the footwork that you definitely got to put in. So definitely do that. Use current trends. Already said that. Collaborate. Definitely work with other people. If you know someone that's a big influencer, and or they're just really active on social media, say, hey, do me a favor. Can you like post this up for me? Can you say this? Do direct direct messaging too. Like if you have like a video or a picture you want to put up, and like a good 20 people that are in your like friends, say DM it to them and say, hey, do me a favor, like post this up or put it on your story. I always like to say, yo, can you put this on your story? Does anyone know Instagram stories, Snapchat story? Mm-hmm. It's pretty much a different division of like your content. Instead of like just posting it on the timeline, it's like a separate part. They normally last like 24 hours, but it's just another pipeline to put your content on. And you definitely want to utilize all that. You want to utilize that a lot. Any of your businesses are B2B? Do you deal with other businesses, B2B, B2B? LinkedIn. If you don't have a LinkedIn profile, go get that. Everyone's on that. It's obviously a little more professional, but I'm in B2B. I have a LinkedIn profile, and I try to just target as many businesses as I can. Small businesses around all over the tri-state area in Connecticut, and obviously Connecticut mainly.
How do you target them?
So when you do the paid...
I'm more used to doing networking on LinkedIn than targeting.
Okay. I know with LinkedIn, the paid promotions, it's like more on the fairly priced side. With Facebook, definitely underpriced. That's why I push for Facebook all the time. Like you can get like for $20, you can reach like thousands of people, and it's very underpriced right now. I do a lot of research into this, and a lot of the bigger influencers that I know who have media agencies, they say like within like the next like 2 years, like all these big companies like Mercedes, Coca-Cola, they're gonna start pouring their millions into social media because it's just getting there to that point where everyone's on their phones, on their social media. They're not gonna spend money on radio, TV, or paper anymore. It's all gonna just be dumped into social media, and then that's when Facebook ad pricing goes up. Right now, it's very underpriced. With LinkedIn, since there's a lot more businesses, they do price it up a little higher, but that's what you would do. The same concept on Facebook you can do on LinkedIn. You do a paid promotion, and you pick out your demographics from there. Or just do some research. Do some research and just directly send that stuff to them. Like, hey, I noticed that you're in human resources. Are you looking for sales guy? I'm just pulling stuff up. But if you're someone who's in sales or something like that, that you would do it that way. Do your research. Definitely like look into who you're looking for. When I do some paid promotions, I always target business, the marketing department in businesses. I always try to send it to them. Whoever's doing marketing, I'll try to get their email. I'll warm up a call, say, this is our portfolio reel, check it out. I'd love to get on the phone for you for a couple minutes to set up a meeting. That's what I always do to try to get more sales. And engage with your followers. If someone comments on something on your social, say thanks, say awesome, I'll be doing more. Don't just like their comment or something like that. Engage with them. That's where you create value for yourself.